How long does it take for autism to get recovered? What are you trying to recover? There's nothing to recover. Autism is a way of being. When you're talking recovery, the deep down thought is the child is suffering. The child has a disease. Autism is a disease. No question of recovery. What you have to do? You have to be version 2 of being the parent. Updated version. We want updated versions on our phones all the time. How about giving our children the updated version 2.0? Hello everybody, Rajni here. Today's topic, how long does it take, and I'm smiling when I'm doing this, how long does it take for autism to get recovered? Now, why have I taken such a controversial topic? Because of that one word, recovery, recovered. Like as if we are talking about a viral infection. Yeah, I felt sick. How long will it take for me to recover from viral, from jaundice, from whatever? Yeah. So recovery. Excuse me. The reason I'm making this is so many people asked me this question that I thought let me make it into a video. The minute our brain thinks, okay, now think about this, okay? These are subliminal words these are words that give away the subliminal thought, and you have to check yourself on this. When somebody talks to me and says, my child is suffering from autism, and then my internal system go tee, 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 because it's saying suffering from autism. You suffer from an infection. You suffer from, some sort of body ailment. Have you ever heard anybody saying, my child is suffering from being a girl? She's born a girl and she's suffering from it. So you would say maybe this person is suffering from mental illness. They need psychiatric treatment. Because you're born a boy, or you're born a girl, or you're born a transgender. Whichever way, like the third gender, we need to recognize that also. You don't suffer from it. You don't suffer. Yeah, it's not a disease. So when you come up with something like, how long, is it going to take to recover? What are you trying to recover? There's nothing to recover. Autism is a way of being, and it doesn't mean that it cannot be improved upon. It cannot cope up with this world. Now think about it. Very simple analogy I will give you. 100 years from today, 100 years ago, okay? 100 years ago was what? 1925. So, gulam the hum. Yeah, we were slaves to the British. At that time, somebody had a daughter. Would that person think that this one person, this one human being, whose body formation is different, okay, biologically, is not like another human being, okay, who's a male. So biologically, this body looks different, is different, will be able to become a doctor, will be able to fly a plane? No, there was so much lack of awareness that in villages of Jaipur, and God bless those souls, some remote areas, this still is prevalent 100 years later also. But that time it was a common thing. They would take some poisonous cactus, take out the juice and feed the kid because she's a girl, because they can't take responsibility. At that time, that life, that soul was suffering from being a girl. Suffering. Fast forward 100 years. Girls are going to space. Girls are flying fighter planes. Girls are getting entry into army. Yeah, name a thing they're not doing. Because the suffering element is gone. Because it has been identified that is who they are. Now if you have to raise a boy, you have to raise him very differently. If you have to raise a girl, you have to understand her inclinations, and to do the best with her, you have to raise her in a different manner. Yeah? That differentiation you have to see. The boy's inclination will never be towards a lipstick and nail paint. A girl's inclination will be towards, there are girls who will have inclination towards Harley Davidson motorcycle, that's also fine. But what I'm saying is, if you want her emotionally happy, if you want her, you're going to have to cater to the girl in a slightly different manner. So you go to a mall, the boy will go towards the Apple store and the girl will go towards the clothing store. Yeah, they are both different. She's not suffering from girlhood, that because of that she's going towards the clothing store and we have to do something to turn her around and send her to the Apple store. No, you will accept it. Now what I'm trying to say is, when you're talking recovery, the deep down thought is this child is suffering. The child has a disease. Autism is a disease. How long it will take to recover? That's where I'm coming to. Number one, autism is a way of being. Number two, your child will process information in an entirely different manner. Number three, everything that a neurotypical child can do, an autistic child will be able to do. And when I say this, don't get too literal about it. Rajni will never be able to, being neurotypical, will never be able to clear UPSC exam. Now, though of course the age is also not there, but even otherwise, my inclination is not like that, no. So, when you say anything anybody will do, another will do, you have to understand, my Jay will never be able to do engineering. His math is not like that. But he will still be able to be independent, and he is independent. He makes fantastic pastries, but he cannot be an engineer or a doctor. That doesn't make him any less. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, if you are parenting autism the way it requires to be parented, using multi-sensorial approaches, teaching techniques, building mental images for things that they will not learn otherwise, using touch and feel kind of teaching methodologies. That is when you will see an 8th grader is doing well in his exams and an 8th grader neurodiverse is doing well in his exams. They were both taught very differently. Just like the boy is taken care of differently and the girl is taken care of differently, taking into account their inclinations. Same way, the inclinations you have to take into account differently, so there's no question of recovery. What you have to do? You have to be version 2 of being the parent. Updated version. We want updated versions on our phones all the time. How about giving our children the updated version? 2.0. 3.0. In Apple, we have gone to, and in Samsung, we've gone to 24. Ultra. How about doing this ultra for your child? So when you start doing that, you will see your child will do nursery, KG, grade 1, grade 2, because you're teaching according to the way they're learning. Where is the question of recovery? By the time the child is clearing school, is going to college, we've seen this with thousands of our students and my son, and they're going forward because we shifted from that 1925 approach of she's a girl, what can she do? To she's a girl, she can do everything, we need to teach her in the way she learns. Similarly, this is autistic, what can he do? When will he recover? To this is an autistic, will learn differently, let me teach him or her the way he or she will learn, and you will see there's no question of recovery. So if you're somebody who's interested in teaching your child the right way so that they can see success and you can see light at the end of the tunnel, come on and join us. All the links possible given in the description box. Go there, check out the links for lives, the links for WhatsApp Masterclass, the customized books, the e-books, you name it. Our job, our dedication to connect to each and every parent that we can and let them know your child is capable. Trust in them, become 2.0 of yourself. Liked it? Press like, subscribe, share. I will see you in the next one. Bye.